What is up, everybody? This is Matthew Sitz, and this is another episode of What's Up with yours truly, Matthew Sitz. And once again, we've got another special guest for us today. Everybody, this man needs no introduction. He has worked with everybody. You name him, he's worked with them. I'm just going to read off the list here. Halle Berry, Brad Pitt, Denzel Washington, Angela Bassett, George Clooney, Adam Driver, Meryl Streep, Will Smith, Eddie Murphy, Felicia Rashad. I mean, Ron, I'm waiting for you to direct me.
Well, you left out Delroy Lindo, David Allen Greer, Stephen McKinley Henderson, and the list goes on and on.
The list goes on and on. Man, Ron, how are you doing?
I'm hanging in there, man, trying to hunker down, trying to keep busy, reading and writing and all the things that artists do when they're locked in. I was actually lined up to do about 5 shows in a row, back to back to back to back. And now it's like limbo.
Pause.
Yeah, they're all on pause. I did cast 2 Trains Running, which is what we're doing at court. And that's kind of it. Everything else is we're meeting about to determine how we can work things out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just got to wait for all this to die down. What about, are you reading anything good? Any books, any new plays?
Just plays, not books. There is one book that I'm looking at. It's called The Color of Law.
Who wrote that?
Richard Rothstein. And it's basically about how racism and in this country is very, polarized, and how slavery affected the economy. But I'm reading some plays, plays that old plays, new plays. And, we have that reading series. So we're reading plays to figure out what to do, with our Spotlight series and when we're going to do the readings and who's going to direct them. So we're still doing that kind of thing.
How'd you get into theater?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, I started, this is a story, if people have read any of these articles, I talk about it all the time. I was in a play in the 3rd grade.
Okay.
And I played the planet Mars. And I remember my line, I am Mars, the red planet, red like blood.
Nice. And then what happened after that?
That's why blood is in a lot of my plays.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I remember back in the day,
Yeah. Oh, that's
I like the graphic nature of realism.
Nice. Well, yeah, your shows are the show every show that you direct is, it's pretty real.
Hopefully, that's the idea.
It's natural.
Yeah. Anyway, to answer your question though,
yeah,
that got me started, and then as a kid, I got a scholarship to the Studio Arena Theater School in Buffalo, New York, and I was a 12-year-old kid, and then I started. That's when I became Ron O.J. Parson back then, and then so I kept doing it in high school. Was in the drama club, and then I went to University of Michigan and kept doing it. I was a journalism major at first, but then I decided that theater was what I was supposed to be doing, and I got cast in a play. I happened to hear him rehearsing, and I changed my major. La da 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 da, and here I am.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you for sharing.
Go blue.
Go blue. Go blue.
Yeah.
I just saw, and folks, we're going to get some sports news on this too. You get theater news and you get your sports news. Ron, did you just see that Juwan Howard, his son is going to be a walk-on?
No.
Yeah, his son is going to be a walk-on to, save a scholarship for others.
Oh, okay.
Because
cool.
I'm sure Juwan Howard's making enough to pay for his son.
Yeah, the whole sports thing too is crazy with no sports. I know a lot of people don't realize how that affects so many things.
Mm-hmm.
But with no sports, the trickle-down effect, all the people, all the workers, and all the paraphernalia and the sport and everything, sponsorship, it's really something not having sports. So.
Yeah, it's nuts. All right, Ron. Now we're going to do a portion of the episode, and this is a game that we like to play. It's called Trivia Time.
Ooh. Ah.
Can you wager? Do you wager? You know, if people know
That's
I'm a
right.
gambler.
Well, the problem is I have the answers in front of me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, I mean,
Go for it though. Trivia. I like trivia.
we've taken review quotes from plays that you've directed at Court Theater, and
Oh,
you
wow.
have to guess which play the quote is about.
You know, I don't read reviews, so I probably don't even know what it is. But
Well,
go
perfect.
for it.
This will make it even more interesting.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. What play did you direct that Chris Jones of the Chicago Tribune called "Well Worth the Climb"? It's multiple choice.
Mountaintop.
You got it. You didn't need it. Nice job. Second question. Which court production did you direct that the Chicago Sun-Times called the very definition of pure, unadulterated theatrical fun?
Wow.
You have the three choices?
Okay, go for it.
Waiting for Godot.
Mm-hmm.
Five Guys Named Mo.
Uh-huh.
Wait Until Dark.
Waiting for Godot.
Judges.
Oh, gotta be Five Guys Named Mo then.
Five Guys Named Mo. The very definition of pure, unadulterated theatrical fun.
Yeah. I felt that way about Godot too, but I know some people didn't.
Yeah.
But it was funny. I thought it was hilarious.
Which court production did you direct that made Chris Jones of the Chicago Tribune write, "Oh, the Bard of Pittsburgh would have so admired and enjoyed director Ron O.J. Parsons' sparkling production of a play"?
Wow, that's one of the August Wilson plays.
Yep. All right. So here you want the three options?
Yeah, give me the three options. Yeah.
Radio Golf, King Hedley II, Five Guys Named Mo.
Radio Golf.
Judges, you are correct, sir. All right, last one. All right, here we go. What play did the Chicago Reader praise you for with the following quote? "With the simplest of means, 2 chairs, a table, a patch of dirt, defining the playing area, director Ron O.J. Parson creates a stage world that's truthful, yet not at all literal, allowing the audience's imagination to fill in the blanks."
Wow. Oh, okay. I know what. You'll give me the thing, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sizwe Bonzi is dead.
Sizwe Banzi is dead.
Judges, that is correct. You didn't even need the second two. Nice job.
That was great. That was Alan Gilmore and T.K. Johnson, man. That was great.
3 for 5 or 3 for 4, 75%. I'll give it to you.
That's great.
All right. All right. For the next game in our show is called This or That. All right. Here we go, Ron.
Okay.
Ron, I'm going to put the timer on the clock. You should see it on your screen. I know you're a professional Zoomer, so I'm going to put the timer on the clock right now. You should see it on your screen.
I don't see doodly. But that's all right. I'm going to just go fast.
Okay, great. Guess what? Because I didn't press anything. There's nothing on your screen.
Okay.
Okay. Ron, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Book or movie?
Movie.
Soup or salad?
Salad.
Surfboard or hot air balloon?
Hot air balloon.
Sweet or spicy?
Sweet.
Coffee or tea?
Tea, obviously.
Symphony or rock concert?
Rock.
Who's your favorite rock artist?
Jimi Hendrix. See how
Fantastic.
quick that was?
You passed that. You passed the flying colors.
Those are easy.
All right. And then now, our favorite portion of the episode is the
Wheel of Wonder.
I was wondering what that wheel was behind you.
Yep. So what we have is we have a list of things that I have to spin the wheel, and you have to do whatever it lands on.
Okay.
Yeah? Do you want to know what they are, or should we just go for it?
But by do it, what do you mean? I got to get up and do something?
Possibly.
I'm in my underwear.
Perfect. Me too.
Okay, go for it.
All right, here we go.
I hear it spinning.
Oh, this is the first one. And by the looks of things, it's not going to be very exciting.
Okay.
This is, you have to leave the frame and you have to explain everything that's in the background that we see.
Okay, you're not going to see much, but okay. Because, you know, I took my art down, so it's a couch.
Okay.
That's all it is. This is my couch.
It's a couch? Yeah. That's a nice fancy pillow?
Yeah, that's a pillow. And I've been spending a lot of time on the couch, so.
Okay. Well, Ron, thank you so much for joining us. That's it.
No more trivia or karaoke or nothing.
All right. I got one for you. I got one. Here, we're gonna force this one. All right. Ron?
Yes.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Halle Berry.
Why?
No particular, not her acting skill, actually. Just stuff I've seen in interviews and stuff. She seems cool. Yeah. And that's probably, that was probably psychosomatic because you mentioned her in the beginning, and that threw her in my brain.
Into your brain.
Yeah. One time I joked I was going to have somebody call her and see if she wanted to do a play.
Oh, you should do that.
Chicago. you know, she's actually working with my best friend right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had to suspend it. Yeah, she's doing a movie where she's directing it. And my friend Stephen McKinley Henderson is playing her trainer. She's a boxer. And he was telling me how cool it was, and that just made me, So I might get to go to the premiere and stuff. I might meet her.
Ron, thank you so much for joining us. And before we leave, do you have anything to say for the viewers at home watching this?
It's great. It's great to do these things. I really love, communicating because I'm not a social media guy. But when I get into an opportunity like this, I just want to say the cliche thing is we got to get through this. And we got to work together. We got to social distance. I know everybody is saying that, but you need to do it. You need to stay home as much as possible. And again, I'm not the most religious guy, but we need to pray, man. We need to pray, whoever you pray to. We need to do something to pull us all together and make us get through this thing. And I know people who know me, they know I'm a crier. And I ain't gonna cry now, but I'm gonna be emotional about it because this is something else that's going on. It's like the Twilight Zone. People know me from the Twilight Zone. This is a Twilight Zone episode for real. And we just gotta band together. We gotta stay strong. We gotta stay connected, and we gotta make it change. The world is different now than we've ever known. And until we get a vaccine, we get a cure, we can get back out there and do our art, man. Because we're suffering. Artists are suffering. Everybody's suffering. That's what I mean about the sports when I was talking, and I know I'm going on and on, but it's a trickle-down effect. There's a trickle-down effect that happens when you don't go to plays, you don't go to the movies. Everybody is affected by that. We need art. We need what we do to survive. And so that's all I would have to say is just band together, stay together, and be strong and pray.
Ron, wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We had a lot of fun with you. And what a great message at the end. And can't thank you enough for joining us. And we look forward to seeing 2 Trains running.
Yeah, me too.
Come September.
Yeah.
So this is Matthew.
Stay safe out there.
Will do. This is Matthew Sitz signing off with What's Up with Matthew Sitz. And our very special guest was Ron O.J. Parson, everybody.
Peace.